Yo, of course, yes, it is the biggest entertainment show on the planet, and of course, I'm your host with the most too much sauce on your screen, your favorite boy, Ife Uluwa Oshuke. And you know what the show is about? What we do on this show is always bringing you, information about the world of entertainment, about what's been happening, about what has been going on, and of course, to enlighten you, educate you, and of course, to also give you the deepest dissections and analysis of what has been going on. Of course, you've probably seen some of these things on your blog sites. You've probably seen a few, in person, and you've also seen maybe on, all the other internet channels, of course, yes. So I know you know these things, but this is what we are coming here to do. We are coming to tell you how it is, and of course, how can we tell you if I do not have Oscar on the stage? That's me. Come on, that's me. Hello. Definitely in the building, and of course, with our intelligence, she will be bringing the vibes and intellectual conversation.
That's
so
right.
yes, let's do this. And DJ Toppy Rock. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it is Freestyle Friday.
Yes.
And you know how we do it on Friday. We just freestyle. And what you have to do, all you have to do is just call us on 0909 848 48. Should I repeat it?
Yes, please.
0909 848 48. That's all you have to do. You don't even have to, go too hard. Just call us. Sharp. 10 seconds call. It's just 20 naira. Anyways, guys, yes, you know what it is, but that 20 naira is a lot to in this economy.
In this Nigeria.
Anyways, guys, yes, we have a few videos that caught our attention. And the current issue of Naira scarcity and fuel scarcity has been ongoing, and yes, there is a video to that effect, so you can see what Nigerians are going through.
For since morning, I've not been home. I work on the island here and I live in Ikorodu, so I've not been home simply because I don't have cash. What will I go and tell conductor? That conductor, give me your account. Let me do transfer. You understand? So we are really suffering. It's not easy out here.
No. I've not been able to withdraw because the last time I went to bank to withdraw, I had to wait for a very long queue for it to get to my turn, and even getting there, I was unable to withdraw the amount I wanted to. We've been to the banks that we know around here, and we've not been able to get cash. So probably just look for a POS around BBC.
It actually did, because I can remember the day before yesterday, I had to stay on the queue to get 5,000 naira, but today I couldn't. You get so actually I don't know, but I literally got cash from a colleague, 10,000 naira to get 500 naira to get 10,000 naira. So I actually paid her 500 naira extra.
And that's your colleague now?
That's my colleague. Instead of going to the because when I was coming to work this morning, right, I went to a POS guy. I was like, okay, I need 10,000 naira cash. He was like, I should give him 2K. I'm now very, very careful on how I spend cash, because today I literally transferred to the guy because I didn't want to give him my cash. So I'm just, if it's not important, I'm not spending my cash.
If you deliver work, there's no cash to give you. Sometimes if they do transfer, you will not see the money. And if you get fuel station to buy fuel, there will be a lot of embarrassment. No cash, and to do transfer yourself to buy fuel is difficult. We know enjoying it. We are really suffer.
From now, to give federal government like one day, tomorrow, 24 hours, if you don't see anything for this thing, what will happen? Everything go bust. There is you. See my ATM. Now I won't go collect money. I don't see any money collect since yesterday. I'm hungry. My wife dey. I want send money. My wife get pregnant now. I dey find money to send to her. I no get money to give her. He said, I go this kind. I go everywhere now. I no see money to collect.
What about POS?
POS no work. If you want collect 10,000 naira, POS you take bring 2,000, 3,000 naira. Seriously.
It has been a lot, to be honest, because I don't know. This is our government. I don't understand how they could make this rule. Yesterday, I stayed on queue for like 5 hours because I wanted to withdraw 5,000 naira, just 5,000.
You get the 5,000?
Yeah, I later got it because I had to stay there. Like, it stopped paying and I sat down there. I said I wasn't going anywhere, and I later got it. I went to ATM to POS rather, to get cash, and they said they will
charge me 1,000 naira for 10,000. 1,000 naira for 10,000. Is that crazy? But we thank God.
This is 1,000.
So this is what you are giving inside the bank?
Inside the bank, access bank.
Is that what you went to withdraw? You went to withdraw?
I want to withdraw like 15,000.
Why did they not give you 1,000 instead?
Because I said I don't have money. They just pity me and give it to me.
And they give it all 20.
Then I said, what can I do? I cannot do anything because I told them since morning I have not eaten. So this is why I just collect the money.
Okay, more than 4 days. Since I work, they pay me salary. Till now I go bank, they say there is no money inside bank. Yes, for my own money. And they give me the credit and that. Up till now, I don't see money collect. Even now, as I'm talking to you, no job for 2 days.
Now, if for POS, go how far?
POS, no money now, no cash. How POS go take? Where they go take this? Give us money. See POS people here, there is no money. I asked the woman, he said there is no money. I walk up from that landmark down here. They say no money. I'm going to the bank that I bank. They say there is no money.
Òjò pé bóyá ń gbowó púpọ̀ jù àwọn náà lọ gbowó nínú ọjà ni àwọn náà owó tàlẹ̀ ń gbà yẹn owó la fi san 100,000 naira is 5,000 naira ó la fi ń gbà 20,000 tó wá fẹ́ kó 50,000 ló máa gba 25 èló wá làwọn náà fẹ́ gbà wọn náà dẹ̀ ń gba 100 naira per 1,000 so business gan àti ẹ̀wà rí kankan àtọwọ́ ọlọ́jà o àtọwọ́ báńkì àti anybody àárín kankan.
For like really sad because yes you know I'm also going through it and you know yesterday I was lucky enough to withdraw 10K from a POS guy, but I paid 2K. So it was 12,000 naira that I paid that was withdrawn from my card for 10,000 naira. And you know why I feel very stupid? I spent everything. Because today I'm cash.
It's like you don't know what we're going through that you're spending 10K one day.
And I'm like, okay. Now I'm coming to work this morning. I'm trying to do transfers. I'm trying to make withdrawals. The apps are not working.
Yeah,
the USSD is not working. The other ones that you can do via WhatsApp are not working. And all of that. And then you're now beginning to wonder, like, how do you expect people to survive? Do you understand? So, you know, it takes me back to this video. I said it last week, Friday. Same 10,000 naira. I went over the counter. You see the queue outside. There's a bank in front of the company. You saw the queue there this morning. And by the time I went over the counter last week, Friday, they gave me 50. I wrote 10,000. Same 10K. I wrote 10K. They told me, sorry, brother, make it 4,000. I've said the story on the show. Like, they don't have cash. Do you understand that I should make it 4,000? That is only 4,000. And guess what denominations they gave me?
20 naira, 50.
50 naira.
You know is even good. You know, see in the video they're giving people 20 naira, they're giving people 5 naira, and I'm wondering what happened to our 100 naira currency, because if anything, that's what we should be using.
I think the problem is we don't have new notes for 50 naira.
100 naira is, they didn't redesign 100 naira now. So I don't even think we should be going to 5 naira and 10 or 20. In America,
people still use your pennies.
In Nigeria, when you offer people those denominations, they don't want to accept it because they feel like it doesn't have value. Do you get? In other countries, they use their coins, they use everything, right? But I don't know. Nigeria is all different.
It's feel like, look, why we're not using coins, I feel like it's part of our pride as a nation. So I understand this change. It is a welcome development. But if we have to suffer to see
this suffering is much.
It's too much.
Do you
understand? Like, I understand it because, you know, if you travel around the world, people still use your coins to pay at bus stations, to pay. But look, we have coins in Nigeria. Who use it? Will you put coins in your pockets? Don't lie on your bag. Your bag is moving. Do you understand? But so it is a welcome development. I understand where the government is coming from and what they are trying to achieve. But should we suffer this much for you to create a change, or for you to, you know? But man, I just feel like, I'm tired though.
Well, let's say the good thing is CBN has given the directive that banks should, you know, make these currencies available over the counter and in the ATM.
The banks don't have money.
This was a new directive. You know, before CBN has said they should make available. Now, yesterday, they now made another directive that, okay, Nigerians should calm down. You know, this money will get to everybody. And now they are doing like random search at banks to check, you know, what they're putting in the ATMs to know if it's the old currency or the new currency. So we can only hope and pray that this struggle will be over soon.
I remember the other day my boss sent, you know, someone to go to the ATM machine to go get money, and there was a long queue, and she was there for 5 minutes, and before she came back, money are finished. And just like, so you wondering how much did they put in there?
Inside.
It's like they just put so just.
But also everybody is panic withdrawing. So if you are going there, you are not just going to do 5K or 10K. POS people that go there, they will not want to do small
I mentioned that, but she was specific that they didn't take a lot of money. Do you understand? Like, it was just small money that these people took, and by the time 5 to 10 people took money, it was gone.
It was, that means they never put plenty. They never put plenty. It's quite
Anyways,
sad.
guys, yes, we're moving on to the business of the day, and of course, the lady who drag singer Olaitan Abdulrahman, popularly known as Oxlade, to court over their leaked, you know, tape that had some, you know, sexual content in it, has been awarded 5 million naira as damages by Justice Olalekan Oresonya of Anikeja High Court. The lady, John Blessing, had filed a lawsuit against the singer on March 15th, 2022, seeking 20 million naira damages and a declaration that the respondent's Oxlade act of recording is explicit sexual act without the knowledge and consent amounted to gross violation of our fundamental rights to dignity, privacy, and freedom. Delivering the judgment on the case, Justice Oresonya said the singer secretly recorded himself having intercourse with John Blessing before it was leaked online was despicable, horrendous, distasteful, and of course classless. And I totally agree with the judge. Yeah, because I feel like, you know, a lot of women go through these things, you know, like we've heard different stories of how women have been recorded secretly by their boyfriends, or even when they go on a paid contract or having contractual, you know, intercourse with somebody. You know, some of the boys will put in cameras and want to just record it and leak it, and you know, there hasn't been any justice so far. And I think this is, you know, a class case of you know, injustice to a lot of women, and this is the right time for people to actually stand up. In case you really want to talk about, we have precedents already, so why don't we just start? Like, and I also feel like Tiwa Savage should please go out and call out them. We want to know that guy. All of us.
I mean, I think it's good to see that in this scenario, justice can be served. Even though she was hoping for 20 million, she got 5 million, which is really good.
People think it's low though in the comment section.
But we don't. I don't know what the numbers are in terms of winning cases like this in Nigeria, right? So I'm saying like,
we have a precedent.
Yes, this is okay. Right, it's a good start, right? Because definitely it is an infringement to her human rights, right? If you are in a consensual relationship and whatever you do, you're both aware, then if you're going to make a video or make statements about whatever it is that you guys are doing, then definitely the same way I agree to be with you, you should also ask my consent. Okay,
can I make a video?
Can we, you know, do you want us to
spice
and
it
if
up?
you now want to release it, baby girl, can I? Maybe I can, you know, because it's not just your reputation, is also the other person, right? So you can't just be, please, yes,
but please,
5 million
Oxlade should go and pay is 5 million. I'm sure you're wondering why I keep doing this, right? Have you seen the video? Did you?
No.
You never watched it?
No.
Would you watch it?
No. What am I looking for? What did I lost?
That you're looking for? Well, it was like Anyways, yes, not to get too explicit on the show, of course, Queen Sekinat Aramide Ajoke, the first wife of Oba of Elegushi, has said all men are promiscuous in nature except those that are yet to be born. The monarch's wife, who stated in an interview with BBC News Yoruba, said that she's not bothered by her husband's love for women because none can take her place in his life. She recalled how she met the king and married him despite the fact that he loves women a lot. Sure makes sense.
I don't know if I will speak the right Yoruba. It didn't make sense to me.
Sure makes sense.
Man makes sense. Cool makes sense. Thank you. No, but you're right, still building. But I feel like this is a very hasty generalization for her to make. Yes, some men cheat, even some females cheat, but it is not enough to say all men, that the ones that are not cheated are the ones that have not been born. Mommy.
Our co-anchor on Wednesday actually said it. I said, this is your own breaker. You that the newly wedded man. You just want to come and spoil my family by telling everybody that all men cheat. Now, the reason is, we're talking about a story on Wednesday that, like, it's not enough reason to leave your man because it's cheated. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Like, but is that a deal breaker for you as a woman? If your man should cheat, would you leave him?
I mean, it depends on the situation surrounding it, right? There are situations where one partner cheats and then you get through it. It might not be an easy patch, right? You get through it and then you're back together, and hopefully that's like the end of that, that's the end of that era. But there are also situations like that where you see it's a pattern and it's not something you can handle, and you can't blame me for not being able to handle such a lifestyle. What I'm not comfortable with is the fact that some people or some women want to settle with the fact that, okay, I am aware that this man is like this and I'm going to stay like that. I've seen like comments where people say someone is posting and being like, her partner is like this, he's constantly cheating, but he treats her well, what should she do? And then people in the comment section are saying, your own is even better, we'll stay with him. And I'm wondering, I don't think we should settle for that.
Well,
even
but
the other
one
way
thing
around.
that we should also look out for is that it is the African culture for men, and especially monarchs. The Oba of Elegushi is entitled to marry as many wives as he wants because he is a king. Do you understand?
Yeah.
And there are also cultures, from the north. There are monarchs in the north as well that are entitled to marry as many wives as they want. So we're not going to bash this. Do you understand? But what we are going to say is that our culture encourages polygamy. Do you understand? And that is one thing we should always remember. So if I wake up tomorrow and I say, I want to marry another wife, it is part of my culture. I can blame it on the culture. Do you understand what I mean? Like, you're going to be my second wife.
And our tradition and culture can encourage polygamy, but it doesn't necessarily encourage cheating.
No, so
because what she said is all men cheat. That's what she said.
Well, I feel like she just didn't phrase it right in the sense that her husband is not actually cheating. He's just bringing in more women into the house,
and she knows he likes women.
And she knows he likes women. He's just and he's a king. He's entitled to it. So if he decides to marry 4 other women tomorrow, that's his business. And he has do you know what it means? A king rules over everything, including the women.
Now she Kuku married the king.
Yes.
And she's okay.
Anyways, guys, let's go on a quick music break. And of course, DJ Top Pirano is definitely in the building.